Hello friends, welcome to Testing Talks Latest. In today's video I am going to explain how to create Maven project using Selenium with Java in Eclipse. I am going to explain step-by-step details about creating the Maven project and adding dependencies for both Selenium and Test Ng in this video. And for creation of the new Maven project, we need to install JDK because Java is needed for executing Selenium if you are using Java as part of the language. So to install JDK, you can use the URL oracle.com/java/technologies/downloads. So if you already installed Java in your machine, you can check from command prompt by entering java-version. With java-version, you can see that Java version which is already installed. If there is no Java version, you can install from oracle.com. So I can open the URL. So in this URL you can see Java versions to install. JDK 26 you can install by downloading x64 packages. So you can take related package for Windows here and you can install x64 bin.exe, and later you need to install Eclipse. Under eclipse.org/downloads you can see the Eclipse downloads. I'm going to provide these links in the description for the video. You can use these links to download the related software. So click on download and click x86-64. It will be give that Win64 version for Eclipse. So you can download this exe file by clicking and continue for the installation. Next, once you install the Eclipse, click on Eclipse logo from the Windows. Once you click on Eclipse, which is already installed, so in the desktop icon you can click on it and you can start it. So you can even switch to new workspace by modifying the name of the workspace, or you can continue with the same workspace existed. So I modified the workspace and it is going to start. So in this workspace downloaded, we can create the Maven project, and along with the Maven project we are going to install Selenium and Test Ng using dependencies. So to create the Maven project, click on File, New, Maven project. It will provide different options for the new Maven project, like create simple project or use default location, add project from the workset. If you already have the project in your local repository, you can use that project by giving the location, and use default workspace location I am using because I already opened some workspace. I used that workspace and creating the new project. So we can select internal here to see the sample projects. So and we can select this archetype-quickstart 1.1 for our Maven project creation. So I am giving com.selenium automation for the group ID, and this artifact ID I am giving test project test proj. So same values are selected as a package here, and we can finish it. So once creating Maven archetype is started, click on this icon, status icon, or click on this and see the console. So left side package explorer, you can click and see the console about the status. So as we see, it is downloading. It will ask for the yes or no for the package, so you have to select yes for Y. So given Y, and it is continuing the installation, building 50%, so almost completed project creation. So our project is created here. Source main Java, it is for pages, and it has package com.selenium automation test project. So here we can create the page classes and source test. This is for test classes, and we can also install our dependencies as part of the execution. Without Selenium or testing dependencies, we cannot execute the automation test with Selenium using Java. So let me add dependencies. So as I already mentioned, I am going to give these dependencies as part of the description. You can use it for install Selenium and test engine. So I am taking both dependencies and copy it in the pom.xml under dependencies. So once dependencies like Selenium and TestNG dependencies are downloaded, it will be available under Maven dependencies. Yeah, our dependencies are downloaded here. Selenium related drivers are started downloaded. It is still downloading the resources. It will take some time. Once the dependency is downloaded, we can start the basic Selenium project for our execution. I'm going to create a small test here for execution. We can say it as login test. We can create a test, login test, from package with the class login test. This is the test name I'm using for this execution, and I'm going to use a test annotation and giving the name of the test as public void login. From here we're going to call login page and running navigate method, which has URL to open for google.com. So for this, I'm just going to create one page class login page under main page directory. We have this is another directory we created for page classes, source main Java. So I'm creating login page .java. So this will create another login page class. So this will have a method navigate. and we can either pass our driver through this. So we can have WebDriver passed to the arguments, and within the navigate method we can use driver.get and provide the google.com. As we see in this class, I am going to define WebDriver outside of the test method with null, and let me import WebDriver and initialize driver with new Chrome driver as part of the login method for this test. Let me import Chrome driver here, and from the class login page, the name login page, and initializing new login page and calling our navigate. So as we already created navigate method, I am passing our driver to the navigate method. So within the navigate method, as we see, it will launch our driver, so that this part of the execution has been done. So we can create multiple methods as part of the base class and continue our execution with the Maven project. The first run, it will download the related repositories. With the next run, it will be directly run our test when we click on run as Maven test. So I run Maven test, and the second time, this time it won't ask for the related files download, but directly execute our browser. As you see, test started and google.com has been opened. This is how we can create the Maven project and execute Selenium with Java, and subscribe our channel for latest interview questions and tutorials. Thanks for your support.